It's 8 o'clock. I think we will call the meeting to order for the Water and Light for September 3rd. Would you call roll, please?
Commissioner Quirk?
Yes.
Commissioner Grundy?
Yes.
Commissioner Rapaz?
Yes.
Commissioner Riopel?
Yes.
Item number 2 is approve the minutes of the previous meeting of August 21st.
I'll move.
Second.
Second. Call roll.
Quirk?
Yes.
Grundy?
Yes.
Rapaz?
Yes.
Riopel?
Yes.
Item number 3, you need approval for bills and payroll.
Move.
I'll second.
Call roll.
Quirk?
Yes.
Grundy?
Yes.
Rapaz?
Yes.
Riopel?
Yes.
Okay, item 4, comments from the public. Seeing and hearing none. Move on to number 5, reports. Widseth, Todd. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning, Todd.
Morning, Todd.
Just a couple items. 2024 miscellaneous contract. Northolt has finished up all the punch list items. So we are now in the process of putting closeout documents together and getting that final pay request done and get that off the books. So that is good. As far as 2025 miscellaneous construction goes, we did do the final inspection on that project. Parsons still has a little bit of turf establishment to do. What they had done isn't quite far enough along to take it off yet, so there's a couple items on that left. So we issued that final punch list to them, and they are supposed to be working on that and getting that cleaned up. So I would expect, hopefully by the end of the month, that one will be getting towards closeout too. So. The other thing I had was the Business Highway 2, which is under the old business, number 6. So we'll take that when we get there.
All right, let's just jump right to that so you can stay up there.
Okay. We'll have to ask Steve to come up here too. He's a little more knowledgeable what MnDOT's doing. So.
Okay.
So we're making steps in the right direction, I think. We did receive the LPP agreement with what they call a preliminary Schedule I, which is based on the engineer's estimate. With the preliminary Schedule I, they were showing everything to be funded at 100%. So Reed did sign that, sent it back to MnDOT. So we're basically just waiting for the fully executed agreement from MnDOT now with they call it a revised Schedule I, which is then the numbers based off of the low bid from Northwest Electric. So everything I'm seeing looks like it's going to be funded 100%, but unfortunately we haven't got the full agreement back yet. I know yesterday Brian Ketching, our district state aid engineer, he did send Reed kind of a concurrence letter, basically, more or less accepting the low bid. So again, I think, it's just a matter of waiting on the executed agreement at this point. Everything is pointing towards, they're going to fund it 100%, which is good, good. So I fully anticipate now by the next meeting, we should have what we need and hopefully can, move ahead with awarding of the bid. But at this time, we still just have to, unfortunately, hang tight. So.
Our 60 days will be up at the end of the month.
Yeah, we're about 30 days in right now.
Yep.
So hopefully in 2 weeks we can award. So.
Any questions?
No, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, guys.
Todd, what else you got? Anything else?
No, that was it.
Okay, Steve, you're up.
The only thing I have under reports is on the million-gallon reservoir rehab. We did get contracts signed by ICS, so I think you guys have those. So those will be signed today. So we'll get those fully executed agreements back to ICS. In my initial discussions with them, we haven't talked a lot about schedule, but kind of sounded like they're looking for work. So I anticipate probably in a couple, 2-3 weeks, I think they'll be looking to start. So should easily be able to get everything completed before weather turns too bad for us this fall. So that's kind of where we're at on that one, so
Questions?
No, sir.
Okay.
thank you.
Thank you. City Attorney Ron, anything for the good?
Good morning. No, it's pretty slow on the legal front, so I'm pretty sure that's going to make you all sad. And so unless there's any questions for me.
Questions for Ron?
No, sir.
I'll let you off the hook today. So. Item number 7, UND Homecoming Banner, and I understand Tina is here from representing UND, and she looks like she has a partner with her.
Yes. Hi, I'm Tina. I'm an Associate Director of Events at the UND Alumni Association Foundation, joined by my Director, Keeley. So she's over there. I am kind of leading the charge on homecoming this year. So we are excited about the opportunity to put a banner up on Sorley Bridge. We think it would be a nice way to connect kind of both the East Grand Forks and the Grand Forks community, and just a welcoming invitation to our homecoming events. So the banner it simply says University of North Dakota Homecoming, September 15th through the 20th. It has our logo, things like that. And I guess the request is that it goes up kind of as soon as possible, and then it would come down the Monday after homecoming. Yeah.
Todd, you're good with that one?
Yeah.
You put it up before.
We got the arts and crafts one also, so when we get them both, I think we can put them both up at the same time, so we'll be spreading across there. So
Yeah.
the last one, I don't know if anybody saw it, but that one got destroyed a couple different times. So, but I approve of this, so up with your approval.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Great. Any questions?
No, sir. I'll make the motion.
Okay, do you have a second?
I'll second.
Call roll.
Quirk.
Yes.
Grindy.
Yes.
Rapaz.
Yes.
Riepel.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Item number 8, approve the 2026 water and light operation and maintenance budget.
So at the last meeting, we handed out the budget documents. You got the electric expense form, the water expense, you had the revenue forms, you got the capital, 5-year capital plan. Haven't had any changes since the last time we spoke. We made that one change on the spot, and everything else has stayed the same. What I can do now is I wrote down some numbers to kind of just highlight where we're at with this. So for the electric expenses, the proposed budget number for expenses is $17,602,793.57. For the water expenses, the proposed expenses for 2026 are $3,916,222.31. For the 5-year for the capital improvements for 2026, the number is $564,824. I actually added all three of them up. That comes up to $22,083,839.88. So that's the total amount of fund or money that we're proposing to spend for next year, which is quite a bit. So other than that, I did look at what we have in reserves. We have approximately $20 million in reserves, and so that's 11 months of our anticipated annual expenses. So we're sitting pretty good that way. So that's kind of what I have. So I guess what I'm requesting is that you as a commission will approve the proposed budget numbers as presented actually at the last meeting.
Any questions?
No, sir.
No questions.
Would somebody entertain a motion to approve the budget
I'll make the motion.
and the capital plan?
I'll second.
Okay. Call roll, please.
Quirk.
Yes.
Grindy.
Yes.
Rapaz.
Yes.
Riepel.
Yes.
Keith, I'd just like to thank you and thank your staff for all the work that was put in for this. So,
That's appreciated. Yeah.
I think he was off by 20 cents, so according to my, no.
he doesn't deal with the small numbers.
I just saved the big numbers.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Thanks.
Thank you, sir.
Yep. Okay. Department heads, Todd.
Good morning. Got a few items here. Been out for a little while. Tyler and the crew have been taking care of things. I've been staying pretty busy. An update on the water meter replacement program. I think we're right around that 32, but we did get a couple other ones done, so that number is getting down there. We're hopefully, with the letters being sent out and the contacts, people are finally making appointments. So we're hoping that we can close this project up before the end of the year. I mean, maybe we'll have a couple stragglers, but that is moving hard, and Tyler's been working hard and pushing on this. So I'll be glad to see that come to an end. The electric crews did trench in a couple houses, new houses, and we do have a couple more on the books there. We're got a couple temporaries to hook up, so we should be able to get the locates and get those trenched in before freeze up time. And the water crew's been out working on a lot of valves, making sure they can get on them, replacing tops and stems and extensions, along with cleaning out the valves and working the valves. So that's relocating everything and making sure we can get to them. That's nice in case you get an emergency. You got to get on them and take care of them. So, and then temporary electric has been hooked up on lift 13 out on 23rd. They were planning on talking about running a generator for a little while, but they're able to put all the equipment inside the well, so they don't have to run a generator for now. Steve and I, we talked about that at the pre-bid meeting. They had kind of planned on it, but kind of nice if we don't have to run a generator up there. So that one's moving along. And then we've been, for the water leaks that we had, we're getting estimates and getting the concrete repairs done so that they won't sit open all winter. So those are moving along. And today, the city showcase, Water and Light's going to have a couple of trucks in that out on the River Street there. So that'll be today. And Folsom Farms electric service, we are complete with that, and we did energize that, and we had it running as of last Thursday. So that was kind of a big project, and they're moving along there too. So other than that, that's about all I have. Business as usual. Unless you got any questions.
Anything for Todd? Thank you.
Thank you.
Ryan?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Couple of things. Vite Vacuum Company was here yesterday to perform the clean out of our river intakes. That went really well. There was a lot of sediment and buildup down there this year, and I kind of credit that the last couple of springs we haven't had a lot of runoff and high water levels, and so it just didn't really build up on us. Also, there was no evidence of zebra mussels down there yet either, so that's good news. As you heard Steve mention, we're moving forward with the reservoir repairs. Hopefully we can get started on that here in September so we can button up that project and get that back online. We have gotten an early jump on our lead and copper sampling for the month of September. We got over 50% of those collected already, so we're moving forward there. Then tomorrow, I'm taking part in a virtual demonstration for plant maintenance record keeping software. That's with IPS. And then next week, I'd like to coordinate a time with Todd to do the flushing of the intercity transfer station. We'll get that worked out. And then also next week, I've got a Lake Agassiz board meeting. And then lastly, the week following that is the Duluth American Waterworks Conference. So that's what we got going on out at the plant.
Busy.
Unless anybody's got any questions.
No, sir. Thank you.
No, thanks, Brian.
Thanks, Brian.
Thank you.
Jordan? Morning.
Morning.
Morning, Jordan.
Just a few quick updates here. But for September 1st, we filed the annual WAPA Integrated Resource Plan. So with that, it was just 2024 demand-side energy saving info. So basically the kilowatts and kilowatt hours from all of our conservation programs in 2024. So we got that turned in and submitted. Last Wednesday, the 27th, I met with Frontier Energy. They came up from Baxter in the cities. So that would have been our new program specialist, Pete, and then his engineer Elise. So we met with Joel over at American Crystal, had a short tour, and then just got caught up on some projects, we may not have been aware of. So looking at some rebates on some cooling towers in the next year, as well as getting some of their capital projects over the last 2 years. They should try to capture those as well. So we're going to be meeting with Joel probably quarterly, virtually, just to touch base on these and start getting some of the old lighting and VFDs paid out. For rebates, we have $700 in residential, still a lot of weatherization that's in progress, just waiting on paperwork and inspections. Looking forward, I got paperwork for lighting rebate over at the American Legion, so we'll have that finished up by the meeting on the 17th. And then we should have some of those calculations for American Crystal, so we'll do a quarter at a time as we've done in the past. And then Friday, I'm going to be meeting virtually with our Toshiba reps to touch base on some of our office equipment. And then, of course, like Todd had mentioned, we have our city showcase tonight from 5 to 7 in the River Street parking lot. So, any questions?
I don't know if Todd can answer or you can answer. Have we heard anything more from Crystal on any expansion over there on their piling situation? Or is that still on hold?
As of right now, the last update I got, they put it on hold because they didn't think they were going to do the expansion for the fans. So the last meeting that I had with them, the answer was they nixed that project. So.
Do we have stuff on hand for that if they decide to do that? Or
no, that's a special order setup. I did advise them that it is well over a year out. As Josh, I know you know that's a specially built setup. So we worked it over with them several times, and they just said they don't have the funds to do it right now, and they're just going to hold off. I don't know if they think they're going to maybe downsize what they're going to bring in or what it is. But I went over it with them several times, and the answer was no.
Okay.
So,
as long as they're aware it's going to take a year to get the stuff
and that's what I said.
Do
it.
So.
You're at least a year out. I did meet with Harry Ewan from ACS also this summer, and he said no.
Well, and you had told me they had some employees move in and out too.
So
they've had some staff changes.
Okay.
Right.
All right. Thank you. Anything for Jordan?
No, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jordan.
Keith, you're up. Slim meeting today.
Yep.
Don't see any papers. That's good.
Yep, so the reason for the slim meeting is the software vendors for the city are downstairs right now. We started that process at 8. There was 4 vendors. We've seen listened to 2 of the vendors, and there's 2 more to go. One is today and one is tomorrow. And so that's why some of them aren't here. And then the second item I have is I'm going to be out of town on starting Saturday till Wednesday. So I'll be in Raleigh, North Carolina. I get to attend a business conference that's tied to the MMPA board. And so never been there, and so that'll be a first. Back Wednesday late evening. But I mean, if you want to get a hold of me, my text, email, or call. I mean, my phone is on me.
You'll be here at midnight, right?
Huh?
You'll be in your office at midnight that night.
Yeah.
No, I'll just call him and him. And then if you need something, then they'll take care of it. So.
Are we going with a round 2 on the vendors afterwards, like picking the top 2 and going back for a second?
Yeah, it sounded like listening to discussions that are thinking about narrowing it down to 2. I mean, I'm not exactly sure. We haven't decided that, but that's what I've heard Corey and others talk about. So, yep.
The other thing I had was, I'm not sure what the rest of the commission feels like here, but with our reserves sitting at where they're at, they're a little higher than what our minimum or what we really wanted. Do you have any projects that we put on the back burner that you'd like to move forward?
Yeah, I guess the main thing I'd like to do is hold the rates competitive. And so, like I've said before,
yep.
Maybe if we have extra at the end of the year, which it's looking that way, we keep the electric rates flat. And we'd still want to increase the water a little bit, but not 5% because the water doesn't generate quite as much. So that's what I'd like to do with it, because it seems like a lot of money, but costs for projects have went up a lot too, as you all know, and timing, and we have to buy things ahead of time. It's nice to be sitting in a position that, plus you get interest on all of those funds, and that starts to add up as well. And so that's what I'd like to use it for. I mean, we have you know, we did quite a few projects in the past five or 6 years here.
Correct.
So we kind of just got through it. And so special projects, I guess, from my perspective, let's see what MMPA brings up, but maybe some battery type stuff, but that would be a couple years out.
I think for Randy's benefit, what we've set a minimum in place for our reserves, what about 16.5 or 17?
Well, when I looked at the sheet, we're about $2+ million over that amount.
Correct.
And so, and that's August numbers, so,
Yeah.
and we're having a good year. I mean, staff is doing a good job, and we're having a good year. So, yeah, without even finding it, I know we're 2.4 million or something over what that number says we need to have.
Good.
So, plus or minus.
And I'd like to see that where we keep rates where we're not increasing and let some inflation catch up with the general public and.
Yeah. Well, in the electric, we are very competitive with the electric, and I want to keep it that way. We want to keep it that way, I think. Water, we know we've talked about that many times. I mean, it kind of is what it is. They're selling a lot of water. Maybe we do 3% on the water, you know, but that's not a lot of big increase. And do the 0 on the other, unless we're going to do some type of. We'll have some miscellaneous things that we'll tweak, but. That's kind of what I would like to do with it, and then see how it levels out next year.
I'd like to keep the water down too, but I do not want to go back in like years ago and subsidize the water from the electrical side. We got away from that, and
and it's working great.
Well, yeah, we're 1.5, 1.6 million there. Like to have a couple million there. We're going to have a couple big projects that he's got coming online. He's got the lime ponds. It's going to be 600,000. And then a year or two after that, we're going to do the tower. And you know, we're trying to get bonding, but we don't get the bonding. That's several $100,000 for that. So that's why I don't want to flatten out the water. I mean, that's just. And then we always have inflation adjustments and things like that with staffing, and so yeah, we're in a good position. You guys have led us well.
Well, and then leaving that money in and getting interest,
The interest 4% or whatever we're getting, that adds up.
You dang right.
Yeah. So
Tim would know.
Yeah. And I do think it's important that, you know, you keep the rates at least at a minimum to take care of the projects that we have coming up, so that we take care of what needs to be done.
Well, and that's why I thought let's do 3% instead of, because
we don't want to get to where we're doing makeup.
No.
It has come back a lot. You know, at one point we were talking there was maybe $500,000 in the hole. And now we're $1 million above that with the water.
Yep.
And so.
Good job, Brian.
Yeah. But that's why we're holding back on some of our water main replacement projects, because we're ahead of that game, and then that allows us to do those things. So that's my speech, I guess. Did it get you what you needed, or?
Any questions for Keith?
No, sir. No.
Okay, thank you, Keith.
Yep.
Anything from the commission?
No, sir.
I've got one thing. Being a good city councilman, I want to remind everybody that the mayor goes on the dunk tank at 5 o'clock today, and if everyone would show up and really push that button. Thank you.
And I will not be here for the next meeting. I'll be in Duluth at the American Water Works Association conference along with Brian. So
yeah, and I won't be attending that. Since I'm attending these MMPA 2 functions I've got that they pay for, I'm backing out of the AWWA one, because we do have a good representation of staff.
Someone's got to take care of them.
So that's one that I'll be skipping probably in the future. So.
Thank you.
But Brianna's got everything you need for that. I think she said you're set to go as far as expenses and things on that one.
I don't know.
She got you covered as far as your room and stuff.
Good.
Yeah. So hook up with her, because she said that she had you taking care of her. We'll take care of you.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Anything else from the commission? Todd?
We talked about the banner, the arts and crafts. She put her RCA and got in late. The banner came, it's the wrong size. So I'm not sure if they're going to put another one up, but I know we got to put them both up side by side, so I guess I'm asking for your approval to do them both at the same time.
Did we do a motion on the arts and crafts? I don't think we have we yet? Or
On which one?
Oh,
arts and crafts one?
Do the motion On what now?
On the arts and crafts banner? We haven't done a, we haven't had a question.
Jordan and I talked about it. She got it in late, so.
You want to wait, or should we just do
I
it?
would like the approval now, so then we can put them both up at the same
But,
time.
yeah, let's just approve that both banners are good to go, and,
Yeah.
and they
I
can
appreciate
coordinate with Todd and
Okay, do you want to, whoever made the motion, do you want to
amend the first.
amend the
Yep.
First Amendment, or amend it?
Amendment. No, we'll leave that one, but we'll amend our motion.
Okay, and then the second, is you okay with the amendment then?
I am.
Okay,
Thank you.
You need to call roll?
call roll, please.
Quirk.
Yes.
Grindy.
Yes.
Rapaz.
Yes.
Riepel.
Yes.
No, we don't have to, somebody has to come up here
Well,
and
then
announce
he's,
that. That's a yearly
and he's
deal.
already got his
Yeah.
truck out there, and,
Yeah. Anything else from the commission?
no, sir,
Motion for adjournment.
let's do it.
Second?
Second, call roll.
Quirk.
Yes.
Grindy.
Yes.
Rapaz.
Yes.
Riepel.
Yes.
Thank you all.
Yep, thank you, everyone.
So you're going to change the First Amendment, huh? Wow.
Yeah, change the First Amendment with amendments, yeah.
I didn't realize we had that kind of authority. Ron, do we have
That just got way over my head, so.
that authority to change the First Amendment? Holy cow. Oh, we're hugging the women already again. I think that's what.
Say, that just a memo here on these shirts, or what the hell's going on?